Hey guys, welcome back to more Remnant 2. So this is probably the final boss of the game. It's been a little bit since I've tried this from the last part. I did a little bit of grinding. I've taken up like this Nightfall gun because there's healing and increased shooting speed. So I went with like a gunslinger and alchemist combo. I really like this Void Idol because it makes me reload faster, and it also keeps my ammo economy really well. So I have like move speed, range damage because I'm not meleeing anything here, critical damage up, and this new ring I found, mod power generation. So hopefully this is enough for me to take on the boss. This boss is rough. It's like not easy in the least bit. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna test it out now, but hopefully I already spent like an hour trying to beat this, but I still couldn't do it because I was just like the last few parts are just so hard because there's just so much visual effects, and it makes it very difficult to really see what's happening. Oh, I haven't tried using this weapon before against the boss because I've always been using a bow, but wow, I'm doing so much damage. This is actually super easy. Like, it's not hard in the least bit. It's so much easier than me using my bow. Wow. Oh, no. I screwed up there. But, wow, this is so much easier. Like, I had so much difficulty with my crossbow and bow combo because I just didn't really do enough damage, I guess. But this is so much easier. Oh, and it might be because my armor is also significantly higher. Right, that's right. I actually bought some potions. I don't know what my buffs are currently. So, gray health, this is useless actually. I don't want it. This is not useful at all. This is useful. So if I use, for example, 30 armor, which one does that override? Or maybe, I think this is definitely useful, so let's try. It doesn't override? What? I thought it could only have 3 effects. Why do I have 4? 3 additional concoction buffs. Oh. So I can have 4 active at once. That changes things. Okay, let's see how this goes. And if needed, I'll add armor or more health just so it's a little bit, like I'm a little bit more tankier. But this lifesteal at 3.5%, I do 400 damage, so I heal about 12. I have 124, so that's like almost 9% health. This can be very helpful. Okay, where is it? It's there. Okay, so the lifesteal is definitely very helpful because I can heal while I'm attacking the enemy. But the 10% additional damage that I take makes it very dangerous because I die in 2 hits and I can't tank any additional hits. So that's the trade-off. Hopefully this is manageable. Yeah, from the last part and this part, I've already spent like hours on this boss before I went on my little adventure to get like better gear. So it's not like I'm completely new to fighting this boss. I've already had quite some time. So far so good though, but this second part was the part that I always got stuck on because there's so many visual effects from this boss, which makes it so difficult to really see the attacks, and it doesn't help that there's like so much going on here where you're like keeping track of blades coming from the left, coming from front, things shooting down from the side. Yeah, just overall insane. And it gets worse too. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that debuff is, but I'm guessing it's not good for me. Okay, but getting this lifesteal is definitely helpful. Okay, so far so good. Oh, not good, not good, not good. I am completely disoriented. Oh, this is not good, I can't heal. Oh, what? No, sweep from the right. Okay. Healing was extremely difficult there. I couldn't heal because I kept getting stunned. I'm actually not moving much, so this is actually useless. So do I have anything that can give me an easier time at healing? Fast row is not really that useful. Cost, health, not a requirement, consumable relic speed use. This is actually pretty good. Can't use relic. I actually have more relic, I just can't use it in time. Okay, sprinting for 2 seconds increases. That's not useful because I'm not having an issue with that. Melee damage, lifesteal, stamina, encumbrance. Activating gives me shield. Relic use speed by 25%. This could actually be helpful. Just a little bit more regeneration. Okay. Let's give this a shot. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Oh yeah, I don't really want this buff in particular because I don't really have great health. So if I can add 30 armor or something else, what other concoctions are good? 6%, that's decent. 25 health or 30 armor. Take less damage or... Okay, let's try armor. Which buff does this replace? Yes, perfect. Got rid of the one that I didn't really want. Now I have 30 additional armor. This gives me 45% damage reduction, which is good. Now I recover health a little bit, and I reuse relics faster. And I can steal health from normal shots. Okay, I think this is promising. Oof. Okay, that was not good. So the 10% extra damage that I take from getting the 3.5% lifesteal is actually pretty significant. Is there a way I can reduce that damage though? Like just to offset it? Reduction of damage 15%. Recoil, healing, shock. Max health, use 10% recovery and vulnerability increase. Hey, this is actually invulnerability window while evading and sliding. You actually have invulnerability when you're sliding? What? There's invulnerability during his slides? I didn't know that. Okay. I think I'm gonna start off with just dealing as much damage as possible. Maybe I should go back to using this dragon resonating heart. So if I just initiate with the battle with like healing up, then even if I get hit, I still have that 20-second of health regeneration. And since I have so many hearts, I can technically keep it up for like 2 minutes, which can actually be pretty amazing. Okay. That didn't really work out how I wanted it to. Didn't really regenerate as much as I thought it would. What does this do again? Regenerate 50% of max health over 5 seconds, so 10% per second. When heal ends, any overhealed health is doubled and awarded over the next 20 seconds. But I didn't see that huge benefit from that. Okay, it's so hard to find a good relic. Like, there's so many relic choices, but they're all so weird. Like, the staple one is the one that heals 100% health, and then you move really slow. But moving really slow doesn't really help. I guess maybe this makes more sense, because I didn't see any benefit to using the enlarged heart with this build. I think you really need to be, like, a healing class, like medic class, to be able to really reap the benefits of it, because you're having more efficiency as well as a higher healing bonus. Without that, it's not strong enough to make it worthwhile. Which is actually interesting. I didn't think that was the case. I thought it was like going to be really helpful for whatever build, but it doesn't seem to be it. Okay, that's the boss first form down. Let's just start strong here. Okay, that was not good, not good. Okay, let's pop another heal. Wow. See, this is what I mean by, like, the final boss is a little bit ridiculous because it keeps on switching between two realms where it makes it difficult to tell where the attacks are coming from. It feels a little bit unfair to me, like, because it's not hard to dodge, it's hard to see, so you can't dodge in time because you don't know where the attacks are coming from. There's just like, it's kind of like a visual overload, which makes it difficult to focus on which, like, what you're supposed to be dodging. for me anyways, like this boss has been very difficult. And in a different sense from other bosses so far in the game. And the reason being, like, it's just because there's just so much happening at the same time. Oh, I thought I dodged. Ooh, okay. There's so many attempts here. Okay, that's phase 1 down. Okay, so far so good. Oh, why is it behind me? Oh, data corruption. What does that do? I can't really see what's happening. Did I stun it? I think I did. Oh, sweet. I have a chance here. I can probably finish it. Yes! Oh, thank God, finally.
Tell me.
I'd hoped it would not come to this.
Come to what? Hey. Hey! There's gotta be a way. What are we doing here if there isn't a goddamn way?
Only two outcomes for me. The corruption consumes us all. Or...
Keep! What's going on? Why isn't it staying dead?
the corruption is violent. Containment is no longer a viable option. The only outcome left is annihilation. eradicate the corruption, the system must be restored.
Okay. What the hell does that mean?
It means wiping everything. Starting over.
Starting over? I thought we were trying to stop that from happening.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time.
This is unexpected. I am reluctant to execute.
No. Keep. There's another way. Traveler! On me!
Clementine!
What? I have to fight more? No, please no. I don't want to fight it again. I'm out of healing stuff. Or... Forgotten memory and broken compass. What would have happened if I died there? What? Oh, is this it? I beat the game. Yes. I kind of want to press the skip button because I don't want to watch everything, like all the credits. So I'm just gonna do that. Hopefully it has like an extra cutscene or something. Nope. It just brings me right here. So I've been playing this for 26 hours. It feels like it's been more than that. Does that mean I'm done with everything? Yeah. So the world goes back to this. Does the campaign reset because I beat it? Is there anything else unlocked? Okay, so I beat it, and I can fight the source again. But why would I want to do that? I'm assuming I can re-roll the campaign right now. But, oh, before I do that, I'm going to check and see if the new difficulty is unlocked. So I can wait. Join game, and then I should be able to. Yep, apocalypse like difficulty. Doesn't really say what it's for. I'm pretty much done with the campaign itself, I think. So I don't really need this stuff anymore. So I can actually reset the campaign and see and test out apocalypse difficulty, which I will probably do in the next part. But for now, let's just re-roll the campaign. Good luck. Interesting. That seems ominous. Let's see, what did I unlock here? Come on.
Alright.
Crafting the Alpha Omega gun as a beta rate.
Yeah.
That seems pretty cool. Let's see what the gun's like. Okay, so it's... What? At least it charges, the mod charges super fast. What? What? What does that do? Brands a target for 30 seconds. Branded enemies that die leave a brand at the location. Reloading or swapping detonates brands, dealing 225 damage. Additional brands, free max on the same target, deal 50% damage. Slain enemies return 5 to 15% of ammo and mod power to the weapon. Oh, that's actually pretty good. So I just kind of like shoot, boom, boom, boom. And then when I reload, it blows up. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so I can be like pew pew pew, and then when I reload, boom. Okay, this is pretty interesting, this gun. But I need more resources to upgrade it, so it's not great yet. But definitely, like, since it's the gun you get after beating the game, or at least beating the final boss, it should be good. So that makes sense. I'm gonna check out the... Do I have enough money? I only have 1,000 coins, or 1,000 scrap. But the Explorer, I believe, comes from this compass, so I really should be able to get something from it. From Wallace, I should be able to make
I see you.
the item for, yes, good, Golden Compass, Engram. So Explorer can now be selected, can also be chosen during character creation. Oh yeah, what is the Scholar trait? Scholar is EXP bonus. That is not really worth investing in. Let's check out... Oh, I should probably swap out this one. Okay, so... Increase movement speed by 20%, reduces stamina cost by 80%. Oh, this is actually really good, and you can almost keep it up 24/7. Dig into the ground to spring a fountain, which grants a random buff. Fountains last 45 seconds, and their buffs last 15. It's okay. Increase Explorer's travel sends to reveal special items within 40 meters. And then this gives pickups increase all damage dealt by 0.5% per stack for 15 seconds. Additional stacks increase duration up to 60 seconds. So you can get 0.5% per stack, which is 2.5% in total. And I'm guessing at level 10, it's times 10's the effect, so it's like 25% damage boost. And then there's more ammo currency drop rate. And then there's relic fragments discovered by the Explorer drop a higher quantity. Relic fragments? What's a relic fragment? Oh, those corrupted relics and stuff. Okay. Using a relic instantly fills scavenger stacks and prevents stack decay for 15 seconds. And then you can also move faster with the Explorer. Okay. So the Explorer is actually pretty good, especially for like farming and stuff since you beat the game. You kind of want to do that. So how much is... Whoa. 30% actually feels very fast. And if I equip this with the ring for an additional 10%... Oh wow, this is fast. This is really fast. And if I use this as well, it's like, whoa, speedy. Okay, this is interesting. I'm moving so fast. Okay, well, that's Remnant 2. I beat the game. I'm gonna be starting to, like, probably re-roll the campaign and restart and play a little bit more just to finish out all my weapon upgrades and stuff. So having completed the entire campaign, I did the last few parts solo, basically, because I just kind of wanted to finish it by myself. But I think the game really is better as a co-op game, but solo experience is actually pretty significantly, like, it's pretty good as well. There's a lot of things to keep track of, so there's a lot of, like, snippy, snappy kind of action that you kind of want to have to be able to do. That's also why I brought Remnant 2 on PC instead of PlayStation, because I know the first game was also like that. I mean, or PlayStation or Xbox. Just because I know there's like a lot of snippy, snappy stuff that you want to have. I like the control of the mouse. I think this is definitely like a controller game, a mouse, keyboard and mouse game more than a controller game. Just because there's so much stuff that you have to keep track of, and the bosses like to pop up behind you, like really cheap wise. I just don't think the kind of reaction, like from a controller, would be able to handle all these snippy, snappy movements that you would need to have like the most optimal gameplay. Yeah, it's just because the pacing of the boss place movement mobility is so much higher than a Souls game. That's partly the reason why I think it's better on PC. The game, having played the entire game on PC, it works very well. It's much better than the controls on Dark Souls. Very responsive dodging movements too. So it's like, I've read reviews saying that like it's not good or not responsive, the hitboxes are big or something like that. I think it's a skill issue. So I had no issues like dodging the attacks when I timed it right. It's always a me issue, not the game or mechanics of the game. So if you're reading reviews, don't trust them. I've played a lot of Souls games, like every single one. Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, 4, Lords of the Fallen, The Surge, everything you can think of. So this is definitely one of the better movements. If you have like good timing, you can dodge anything. So very responsive there. Gun game was very great. I really like the customizations. Armor has not a lot of impact. It's always about the highest armor stat. It's a very numerical game. So you're just kind of figuring out. There's a lot of different build possibilities. I haven't unlocked everything, so I don't know how useful these relics are. I think relic is fun. There's a lot of fun uses to it. Like, some people who probably don't need to have that much healing can go with enlarged heart, where if you have 10, you get half your charges, but you heal more and really fast as well. So that kind of like, it's for people who really want to heal fast when needed, but don't need consistent healing. So this is kind of really cool too. Like, you just use it so fast, it's like poop and done. And you heal for 140, which is more than your entire health bar. There's so many ring customizations. This is crazy. Like, you can just spend an entire day just figuring out the perfect unique build. There's a ring for every purpose, a ring for everything. You can make a tanky build, you can make a whatever long range build, you can make a build for running, for rolling, for making shields. And then there's also equivalent to that, there's a lot of like different amulets as well. There's shields, there's crit, there's status, ailment, boosting ones. There's so many customization options. There's a lot of guns. Arguably not all of them are great, but their options are there. There's also a bunch of guns here which I didn't even bother getting, which also tons of options, melee weapons, whatever you want. You can have like lots of pistols, lots of bows, lots of long range weapons, lots of melee weapons, one for every one. There's definitely something that you're gonna like in here. Lots of customization options, traits. You can have like melee mod generation, you can have like summoner builds, you can have movement speed while aiming, and then evade distance if you feel like you want to dodge a little bit better, transversal movement if you like jumping around and stuff, life steal, which gives you a little bit more control over your healing. You can have like a gray health build too. You can equip that with the ring, and you can like use some really efficient mod stuff. Like, there's just so many options possible. Like, I can think of one just now with the gray health, where you're just using, yeah, 15% of your health turns into gray health. Combo it with the 2 health per second, and then you can use your amulet with something that has like gray health as well, like chance to not consume a relic, or like you can have something that boosts based on gray health. And then there's also these concoctions like increase your health. You can have like 6 regeneration, which makes your health come back like super fast. And you can also have like, actually a gray health build would be extremely cool, because each time you get damaged, it's like Bloodborne, you get gray health, and then you have like your normal health loss, and then if you have a regeneration, you can basically recover any kind of damage that you take. As long as you don't die in one hit, you can recover quite a lot of health back. And if you use that concoction, it would increase the amount of health. So if you're taking like 60 damage, right now it's like half split. So you take 60 damage, 30% turns into gray health. So if you take 60 damage, you get 45 back if it's 50% gain, and that is. Like, all of these builds are so cool. I haven't worked out all the numbers for it, but from just thinking about it, there's so many options and so much you can do. And you can make, like, these crazy, indestructible builds. So there's so much to look forward to. Yeah. Overall, I think the game is really solid, like, 8.59 out of 10. Like, there's so much things that they do right, and there's so much options and flexibility you can have with the game that there's not much you can critique about it. There's just so much good. And then the best thing is that it's a roguelike, so you can just kind of replay the game again. And yeah, replay the game again, and it'll be a different experience, not exactly the same, which keeps things fresh. And that's one of the huge issues with modern games with a lot of content, is that when you're replaying it again, it gets boring because it's basically the same thing. But this one, because it's roguelike, it switches up everything a little bit, so it stays unique for each run. And that's one of the best things about Remnant 2 and Remnant in general. So overall, I really like the game. Get it if this interests you. I really like some of the boss fights. The only thing I hate is the third world, the Nerud or something. That world was the absolute worst, because it's like lots of enemies in the middle of nowhere. There's like not a lot of cool stuff to do. Overall, just difficult to navigate and annoying to navigate. Don't really look forward to doing that area again, but it is what it is. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I don't know if I'm going to make anything else on Remnant 2. I might, if it interests me, but overall, great game. Has my seal of approval. And if the game interested you, definitely give it a shot. Totally worth it. Thank you guys for watching.